Hey everyone, it's Nicholas Wilton at Art to Life, and today I want to talk about excuses. Excuses about getting time, excuses about consistency, excuses about talent and all the rest of that. Because if we can get rid of these, then we can get to our work more easily. This all came up because I was reading a comment that I got in, I think it was on a Facebook post from Colleen Brown, who is in the Free Artists Facebook group. And she is saying her challenge was about getting to the studio. I so want to quit the day job, but I haven't taken the leap yet. I find I'm too busy and distracted to get creative, and not having a consistent body of work is holding me back from transitioning. And then she says, I think that's what the deal is anyway. And I think there, in her answer there's a question. And it's like, she's already wondering if these are the things that are actually stopping her doing it. And from my experience, it isn't those things. Those things are kind of excuses. They're real, but they don't have to stop you. You know, I was always someone who was never ready. I always tried to, I wanted to get galleries for a really long time. And I practiced and practiced, and the work was never going to be good enough. And I remember once, so I never sent work in. I just kept trying to make it better. And I think it took me a lot of time before I got into galleries because of that. I could have submitted my work earlier. I could have just gone for it. And I think I would have had faster results. I remember once I went to Santa Fe, and I would go and look at galleries. I would go stand in galleries. I would get really close to galleries, but I never had the nerve to show my work there. And I remember once I went to one of the really good gallery in Santa Fe, and this was a long time ago. And I was sort of in there fantasizing about being in this gallery, or, you know, how do you even, you could never, you know, no one was there to talk to, and who, you know, I had no connections, and my work wasn't even, there was large paintings on the wall, really good stuff. And it was just beautiful space. And it was like kind of just fantasizing. And I remember I walked in there, and I was in the kind of lobby area of this gallery, and the owner came out, and I could tell it was the owner. And she, you know, she just had this, she was an elderly woman, and she had this really intense green dress on. And I just was like, you know, what should I say? I should introduce myself. I mean, they didn't know who I was. And she was holding this little dog, this little poodle dog, and it jumped out of her hands, and it ran towards me, and it jumped up, and I picked this little dog up. And she looked at me and she said, oh, you know, Fifi or whatever, you know, she never does that. You know, who are you, kind of thing. And I was like, oh, well, you know, I'm an artist, and blah, 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 you know. And I ended up getting this opportunity to show my work there. And I submitted my work, and, you know, long story short, that the work never sold. It wasn't good enough, and it was a train wreck. But I did get this cool, like my first big break came not because you know, my work was amazing, not because I was all prepared. It was because I was just standing in this gallery, and her dog ran up and jumped up on me. And that was, you know, so you're never ready, right? You're never going to be ready. And to just like start moving, take those chances, do that show, send your work, you know, paint larger, whatever it is that's holding you back, you know. It's okay to just take that, you know, get used to the fact that you're never going to be ready. And I want to talk now just about a couple things that can help you kind of get your consistency going and like get this thing rolling. So it's about, like, for so many people, when we stop making work, the less we do, and we end up stopping, and we know we want to do this, but we can't get to it. And so I teach this idea that, and probably a lot of you listening have heard this a lot. It's really about little and often, and setting up the pattern of working, not so much how long you're working. So my advice to someone who's really busy and who also doesn't have consistency in their work is to take 20 minutes, 5 days a week or 7 days a week. I mean, 20 minutes is, you know, you can drive fast home in your car and you can save 20 minutes. Take 20 minutes and use that 20 minutes to make art. And that's it. Just do 20 minutes. And what this does is it starts to create a pattern for yourself. And you'd be amazed at what happens to your thinking. And and you actually start getting some results. It keeps it top of mind for you. The challenging part about art making isn't the art making, isn't doing the actual painting part. Like, that's pretty fun. It's the thought of doing it that is scary. It's the idea that we don't have much time. It's the idea that our work isn't consistent, so why bother with this, or I'm too far behind. The process, when you're in it, is really sustainable and really enduring and enjoyable. So you game the system by starting those 20-minute sessions, and you just can do that. Anybody can do that. Then you're starting to play off, this idea, the less you do, the less you do. But the inverse works too. The more you do, the more you will do. That 20 minutes starts that pattern, and it's powerful. And the reason it's so powerful is because you get drawn into it. This art thing, I've seen it. I've had so many workshops, and people just work not only during the time the workshop's in session, but like for 6 hours after that, and 7 hours at night, and they just keep doing it day after day after day. Once you get going with this, you don't have to worry about it. Like, I know that if you just do 20 minutes a day, like, you're going to be into this in no time. You're drawn into it. It's sort of like priming a two-stroke motor. Once it gets going, it takes care of itself and it's rolling. So that's a really cool, the whole thing kind of builds and brings you back in to making your art. So if you've been having some excuses that are stopping you, try some of these ideas, and because the excuses don't hold water to this solution. So give it a shot. And if you leave some comments about, how you work this, because these ideas, they're not mine. I just listen to people and I write them down and I share them to people. So if you got some cool ones, I'd love to hear it, because I love sharing them. So, and in 5 days, this coming Friday, the free Art to Life workshop starts. I'm resting up to teach like crazy. It's going to be, these free lessons come out. We're going to be emailing them out to everyone who join and click on the link below and sign up for it. And then I'm going to be doing live in studio trainings in the free artist group on every other day. So we'll send you a whole schedule of that. It's going to be really awesome. There's a bunch of new stuff I'm doing. I can't wait. This is a big time for Art to Life, this teaching thing. So hope you can join us, and I hope your Sunday is really great. Go ahead and leave a comment below. Thanks a lot. Hey everyone, if you found this helpful, I have a whole lot more to teach, share, and inspire you with every single week. So please join the Art to Life YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below. Okay, great. Let's do this.